70, rotate. Runway heading. Yep. Pitch down for 85.
Turn to the left.
Sorry?
Turn to the left. Remember, runway heading is with the ground track, right?
Oh, yeah. And 85. Flaps up. Transition to 96.
That's your
500.
It's going to be a lot.
Push your full.
You make right traffic, 9 right, clear for takeoff.
Flaps up.
Make traffic, clear for takeoff, minor right, looking right.
Bucky 462, turn right, heading 110, contact departure.
110, heading contact departure, Bucky 462. Orlando departure, Bucky 462, heading 110 at 1,700, climb to 2,000.
Bucky 462, Orlando departure, our radar contact, climb and maintain 4,000, say request.
Climb and maintain 4,000, and we would like to do the RNAV 36 at Space Coast, followed by the go miss and hold at Kaiti, and then another RNAV back at Sanford for a full stop, Bucky 462.
Bucky 530.
Bucky 462, roger. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect vectors for the RNAV approach runway 36.
Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect vectors for the RNAV 36, Bucky 462.
Bucky 462, after completing the option, flighting 270, climb and maintain 2,000. Departure frequency will be 132.65.
It's possible to do the published miss to hold at Kaiti, Bucky 462.
Bucky 462, just make the request to the next controller and contact them on 132.65.
132.65, Bucky 462, thank you. This is Bucky 462, flying heading 110, climbing to 4,000.
Bucky 462, Orlando roger.
So, what can we start doing from now?
Okay, I'll listen to 80s.
Initial contact, you have hotel. Space Coast has formation hotel, current 2047, observation wind 020 at 10, visibility 7. Sky conditions, ceiling overcast 3,500, temperature 22, dew point 17, altimeter 3011, runway 36 and use expect ILS approach, pattern altitude 1,000. Use caution birds and wildlife in the vicinity of the airport, read back runway assignments and hold short instructions, advise on initial contact, you have hotel. Space Coast has formation hotel.
Cool, so information hotel? 3011, right?
Yes. Very nice job, keeping the cross scan up. Okay, now I want you to climb at 105 knots.
Okay. And runway 36 is active, right?
Yep.
Okay. I listen to 80s, and then I'll build up the procedure.
Cool.
I just want to load, just in case.
Okay.
Okay, I loaded the procedure, and then I'll do the checklist for descent and approach. Brake, seatbelt.
Stage 1 approach, bearing 7781 Romeo.
200 before.
81 Romeo, contact Palm Beach approach on 123.62, take care.
1236281 Romeo, see ya.
Telling you.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Tower 122, yeah, contact Moment Tower 118.2,
so flow looks good.
Moment Tower 118.2, 122,
I'll do the checklist after I do the level up.
Bucky 462, radio check.
Did you say so?
Got you loud and clear, Bucky 462.
Bucky 462, I think you were just too low to hear us earlier. What are your intentions?
We would like the RNAV for runway 36 at Space Coast, and then do the published miss and hold at Kaidi, and then an RNAV back at Sanford, full stop. Monkey 462.
Monkey 460, roger that. Fly heading 140, vectors RNAV runway 36.
Fly heading 140, vectors for the RNAV, runway 36, Monkey 462.
Fly heading 140, power set 465, mixture full, turning to 140, all lights on, fuel pump off, 3 gallon used, so 2 gallon for switch, altitude, everything looks good.
And you have the rest of the comps from here.
Okay. Then I will use the heading mode and altitude mode. Cool. Everything looks good. Checklist complete. And then I'll okay, cool. We're vector to the final 36. And then descent checklist, brake, seatbelt, full flow looks good, mixture, power set, altimeter, landing light on, fuel pump on, checklist complete, and then I'll do the briefing for runway 36 RNAV approach. Cool. This is RNAV approach runway 36 at Space Coast. And then 80s 120.625, we already listened that. And approach is 123.665, we are already in that frequency. And power 118.9.
Bucky 462, on your climb out on Space Coast, execute, publish, miss, and return to this frequency.
Execute, publish, miss approach, and then back to reduce frequency, Bucky 462. So I will do the miss approach for Kaidi as published, and then I will come back to the frequency 132.65. Cool. Com looks good. And then this is RNAV approach. Final approach course is 004. Cool. And then final approach fix is 2000 at Lilas, which is final approach fix. And then the RNAV MDA is 640. Touchdowns and elevation is 34. And then MSA is 3000. This approach is climb to 1600, and then direct to Yaru and via 329er track to Kaidi and hold. And if I get to the Kaidi, I will hold at Kaidi and back to frequency 132.65.
Cool. Now, what did we talk about when we were flying last time, and what did I say about that final approach course?
Sorry?
Do you remember what we talked about last time with the final approach course when you brief it?
Bucky 462, fly heading 180.
180, Bucky 462.
What you want to make sure of when you read off that final approach course?
Before 2 nautical mile, the approach mode, verify?
No, that's a bit different. So remember, that's your signal to verify something else.
Oh, I don't get it.
So, I mean, if the final approach course is 004,
yeah.
We know that, but how do we know it's set? Have you verified that it's set?
Oh.
Now I'll ask you this, do we set a GPS course?
No.
Correct. So what do we have in wrong here?
What if it's wrong?
Yeah, what is set up wrong up here for now?
Oh,
There you go. So when you read off that final approach course, you have two signals to verify that. When you read off what type of approach we're doing, if you say RNAV GPS approach, make that be your signal. I need to switch it to GPS if I'm not using any other form of navigation.
okay.
So this is applicable to when you're doing vectors.
Okay.
If we were actually navigating like with a flight plan, we wouldn't switch it until we needed to.
Okay.
Now, and then the second signal is when you read off that final approach course, once again, double check that you have the actual navigation in.
Okay.
Okay?
Welcome. Bucky 462, this will maintain 2000, turn 10 degrees left.
2010 degree left, Bucky 462.
Okay, so since we've done everything we needed to, let's go ahead and hand fly.
Okay. before. 500 before. 400 before.
Bucky 462, turn left heading 090.
090 heading Bucky 462.
Bucky 462, turn left heading 040, intercept the final approach course, runway 36.
040 intercept the course and the runway 36 Bucky 462. For 5 nautical miles before the final approach fix. After that, I will descend to MDA 640. Full speed looks good, and course looks good. Altitude a little bit pitched down, and I'll check the approach mode before 2 nautical mile from the final approach fix, and before 0.5 I'll configure and maintain 100, and then I'll pass the final approach fix and go down to 640, 700 feet per minute. Speed, altitude, course. 3 nautical miles before. Speed looks good. Altitude looks good.
Everything's looking very nice. Doing very good.
Pitch down a little bit. Nautical mile.
Bucky 462, contact Space Coast Tower 118.9, we'll see you on the mist.
Contact Space Coast Tower.
118.9, contact tower, Bucky 462.
Switch it. You switched it back.
Oh,
BB there, that's why.
okay. I'll contact the tower. Space Coast Tower, Bucky 462, inbound RNAV 36.
Bucky 462, Space Coast Tower, report 2 mile final, runway 36.
I got it.
Report 2 mile final for runway 36, Bucky 462.
There you go. Never reach for the flaps without pulling back the power first. Remember that?
Space Coast Tower, November 501 for Quebec, 10 miles to the southwest with information India for a full stop.
We're 85 Delta, runway 36, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 85 Delta, thank you. Runway 36.
Okay, now what are we doing?
We're 531 full Quebec, Space Coast Tower, report 2 mile final, runway 36.
Report 2 miles final, runway 36, November 501 for Quebec.
inside.
25%. Speed 100. Landing flat 50. Short mixture full. Autopilot off. 700 per minute. 900 before. 800 before. 4 nautical miles before the runway. If I cannot see the runway, I will go mist at the threshold. Yep, threshold.
Okay. Still scanning.
Okay. 600 before. 400 before. 500 before.
And then you can let them know when we're 2 mile final for runway 36.
Space Coast Tower, Bucky 462, 2 mile final.
Bucky 462, number 2, following Cessna traffic. Short final, runway 36, cleared, touch and go or low approach.
Number 2, clear for touch and go or low approach, Bucky 462. Speed good. 100 before. 2 nautical mile before. Course speed 55%. I will go mist to mist approach point threshold. Course. At the threshold, I will make sure throttle full, pitch up and climb up and push the suspend.
We'll start our right cross wind speed now, 2 minutes 535 Delta.
Around.
Bucky 462, do you have Cessna traffic on the go in sight?
Got traffic in sight, Bucky 462.
Bucky 462, roger, if you need, you can offset to the left.
We'll offset to the left, Bucky 462.
Suspend push.
Turn a bit more to the left, just to avoid this traffic. There you go, that's good.
Maintain heading.
Bucky 462, execute climb out contact to Orlando departure.
Execute climb out, contact Orlando departure, Bucky 462, have a great night.
You as well, thank you.
Okay, yeah, you can get back to your course,
Okay.
and now we can contact departure again.
Okay.
And what speed are we climbing at?
366 Lima Delta.
Pressure full, engine all green. Altitude, climb out, looks good. I'll contact the departure.
Okay.
So, mist approach, right?
Yeah, executing the mist.
Orlando departure, Bucky 462, executing the mist.
Bucky 462, Orlando departure, I-10. Bucky 462, radar contact, 1 mile north of Space Coast Airport, hold at IT as published. Maintain 2000, expect further clearance at 2300.
Altitude 2000 and at the Kaidi, expect further clearance 2300, Bucky 462.
Bucky 462, read back correct.
2000 and then go to Kaidi, 8 nautical mile before. Okay, 2000. And then when we establish 2000, I will do the holding brief. 70%. Cruise power set, picture full. All light on, fuel pump off. %. And then I'll do the holding at Kaidi. Entry is parallel. And then inbound course is 139. Outbound course is 319.
Very nice.
And then this is GPS turn, 4 nautical mile.
Okay. Now, are we holding cruise speed, or is there another
120.
There you go, 120.
So 8%. Pitch down for altitude.
Yep.
Cool. 4 nautical miles before, I'll do the parallel turn, and I'll set the 1 minute when we pass the Kairi for inbound.
Okay.
And 8 Hotel, we got India.
Armada Hotel Lima, thank you. King here 799 Mike 5, clear base approach, runway
3, 2, 1, turn left, and inbound, standard right turn. And I'll intercept the GPS.
Team 2000.
2000 LTM.
0.5 nautical miles before, I'll turn right at the Kairi for outbound. RMI changed, so I will turn right. Then the right turn.
In the next grade, going to Daytona 125.8.
At the VR, I should timer set when
November 968 Hotel Lima, turn 10 degrees right, advising at the Space Coast Airport, 12 o'clock, 10 miles.
10 right, 8 Hotel, Northern North, pick up.
29 knots mile southwest, approaching runway 27 center at 90 feet. Taxiway Bravo 8, holding position markings for runway 9 left, not standard. Taxiway Romeo.
Okay, after I establish, I will contact the ATC for establishing at hold. So do you want to depart the Kairi this time? Michael?
Yep.
Do you want to depart this time? Or one more lap? And I established the ATC.
Yeah, we can depart. We can let them know we're ready to depart the whole.
Okay. Orlando departure Bucky 462. We want to depart the Kairi for back to Stanford.
Bucky 462, fly heading 120, climbing maintain 3000.
120 heading 3000, Bucky 462.
Approach Bucky 462, verify heading was 120.
Bucky 462, yep, we just have to gain altitude before we turn back to the west. And what is your request at Stanford?
Just looking for an RNAV at Stanford, full stop, Bucky 462, thank you.
Sure, Bucky 462, expect RNAV runway 9 right, advise information Mike.
We'll expect RNAV 9 right, and we have Mike, Bucky 462.
Okay. Bucky 462, turn right, heading 280.
Right heading 280, Bucky 462.
Yeah, I just wanted to verify the heading with them because I thought they would have put us turning that way.
Okay.
But it's probably because of those BitBuilt towers.
Bucky 462, contact approach 135.3, ticket.
135.3, Bucky 462. I'll contact the departure.
Okay.
Orlando departure, Bucky 462, heading 280 at